Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Julie with Craft with Julie, and we are going to create layout number 1 in our virtual craft day projects. This one uses the stickers and a couple of the dots. I actually went and grabbed some dots off my desk, and hopefully you have your paper already cut. If not, you can watch this video after and get caught up. But I'm just going to take the pieces out really quick. I put them in a baggie after I cut them so I don't lose any of the pieces, hopefully. Okay, so here is the layout. I'm just gonna put this over to the side real quick. Oh, okay. Everything's shaking. So this one is just fun with clusters. I have said before, I'm not very good with clusters, but I'm pretty happy how these turned out. I try to do the rule of 3 with this one and also bring in the different colors in the different sections. So I made sure that each side had some of that orange and some of the green and a little bit of that denim, and also the harbor, and then made sure that it had, you know, just a little bit, those hints of orange around. And then here is my triangle on this one. So I did try to, you know, follow the rules and such with this layout, but let's go ahead and do the first page, which is this one right here. Let me put this one off to the side. Hopefully everything will stay. Okay. Again, I've been having issues with the lights and cameras and all of the things, but hopefully it's all worked out for right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this left side. So you'll need, I even, look at me, I organized it so per page too. Oh, I'm so impressed with myself. Okay, now where to put it? Let's put it back over on the side. Okay, so for this side, you will need a mink piece of cardstock. And I used the light side, so I need to flip mine over. And a piece of striped paper, some harbor, that nice dark blue. Then we're going to layer the circle, the denim, another harbor, and we're going to actually cut this in half and use it on both sides, and some pine, and then that harbor design. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I did distress the edges, but we'll do that at the very end, so we don't need to distress the whole thing. So let's get this lined up. All right, I think we're ready. So I'm going to attach this stripe piece to this left-hand side. Just like that. And then our harbor piece. If you're just tuning in, this workshop guide is still available along with the products that we use today. And when you place an order on my website, I will send you the workshop guide for free. Or if you're one of my VIP customers, I will send you this for free as well. You should already have it. Or you can just purchase the workshop guide if you already have the supplies, and I'll put a link where you can do that. All right, so we're going to put this green at about 9.5. And about a 1/2 inch off to the left. So 9.5. There we go. Then we're going to line up this denim piece, just leaving a little bit of a border around the outside. So on this one, it's not equal all the way because I wanted more of this green to show. So it's about a 1/2 inch right there. And then here is our photo mat. And put that in the center just like that. And then we have, oh, you know what I forgot? This big piece. Hold on. We are just going to gently pull that up. Oh man. I got talking and then I forgot. All right, let's put this piece on first. That makes more sense. Okay. So the adhesive I'm using actually is Close to My Heart's adhesive. It's not available right now, but I hear the rumor, so if you like rumors, and that Close to My Heart is coming out with another adhesive, and they tell us we're going to love it even more. So keep your eyes out for that. Okay, so now I'm going to attach the pine, and it's going to be at 10 inches and right up next to that page. And then you can put your photos right there and there. Now let's work on this adorable little cluster. I am going to cut this in half just with my scissors. You can do it with your paper trimmer if you want. And I'm going to tuck that right underneath, if I can, right there. Okay, so it's just hanging out a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my stickers. So this layout doesn't have any stamping, which, you know, we enjoy stamping, but sometimes I just like to get it done and have some stickers and call it a day. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of put this off to the left. Now, if you don't have a photo, you could put a little foam dot and not pull off the sticky side. So it gives you a little bit of room to add that photo later. And that's a little tip. And then this little bow. Now this top hat, let me know what you would use that on, because I couldn't decide how to use it or where to use it. It's cute, I couldn't decide. And then the original #1 Man of the Year. So this would be a super fun layout for Father's Day, or just to highlight the man in your life, or your dad or husband or whatever. Okay, and I'm going to put that kind of off to the side a little bit. Da-da-da. Okay, and then we have a star sticker. Going to add that right up here. And then the dots. So I have a star dot on putting on the orange, and then a circle dot off to the left side. Okay, so that is your left-hand page. Let's work on the right hand. And let me grab the papers. And I forgot the distressing, so don't let me forget at the end. I just remember. Okay, so this one has the same elements, just in a little bit different places. Okay, so let's start with the right hand side. I think that will be the best, using the stripe paper. When I'm designing these workshops, I start with the layouts because they are the ones, you know, usually have the largest pieces, and then I work on the cards with what's left over. And then of course you can create even more with what is left over after that, so you can be even more creative. Okay, let's add this piece of harbor. Such a pretty blue. And all right, that goes in there. Those are the strips of there we go. Okay, so let's start with these two right here. So let's do the green, and it's about 3/4 inch and down about a 1/2 inch, so leaves a little bit of a border around. I almost started putting them or is that half? It's more of like a 1/2 inch from the right or left hand side. I almost started putting the photo mats down. I'm like, oh my goodness, doing it again. Okay, and this one is at about 2 1/4, and just eyeball it in between the two like that. And now we can put our photo mat down, and this is at 10 inches. And then we have our 4x4 right next door. And then we have a 4x4 underneath. Right there. And then this is where our 4x6 harbor piece goes, so right next to it. Finishing up the square. And then our pattern right there. All right, so now we get to add all the fun stuff. So we have the circle. I'm gonna just tuck that in up there. And then we have this fun kind of a washi tape look sticker that's going to go right here underneath the circle. And then our little bike. And we can use 3D dots for this. I am impatiently waiting for some more 3D foam to come in stock. Anybody else? Okay, let's put that on there. And now we can do this little bottom corner. I have this one right here, this orange one. This one sat on my desk for a really long time because I loved it so much, but I just wasn't sure where to put it. But it found its home right here. Da-da-da, so cute. Okay, and then we're going to use the Man, the Myth, the Legend sticker right here. You can pop it up if you want. I didn't, but you can. Oop. Oh, you gotta be careful. These are extra sticky. Uh-oh. It might just have to be stuck there. Yep, that's where it's staying. Be careful, my friends. And then our tree. Actually, let's add our strips, our journaling strips first. Come on, there we go. Just gonna put that back for a second. And I just cut some of these. You could do your journaling and then add them. You could do like a whole square. I just thought it was fun with the little strips. Okay, and journaling is not my favorite, but it is important to add at least the date and maybe who's in your photos for sure. Okay, especially when they're babies. So my boys looked so much alike when they were babies that I have to like really look at them and make sure I get the right kid. Okay, so I'm gonna use the big dots. Okay, and we have a little star. Where did I put it? Right here on the orange circle. Okay, Now if you want to distress it, I did a little bit with the Mink Ink and this tool. And let me grab a scratch piece of paper. So when I created on my desk, I used my all-purpose mat, so I can just do it and not worry about ink getting anywhere. These are, what are these ones called? Versamat is what these are called. The all-purpose mat is the one you use for like the media, mixed media stuff. Okay. So it just adds a little bit shading on there, a little more color to the page. Do you like to distress? Let me know in the comments. I used to distress everything, and then I think I just got lazy and I stopped distressing, but now it is back. So I've started distressing again. Plus it just adds a little bit more to your project, I think. Okay. Yeah, let me know what your favorite tools for distressing are too. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I think we are done with this layout. Remove my scratch piece. Okay. And there you go. So it's all ready for photos for Father's Day or other events. I'll come back in just a few minutes and we'll do our second layout of the day. See you in a minute.